Hey guys, TipTop Gamer is back with another awesome video, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you like what I'm doing. With all that in mind, let the fun commence. But first, the intro. I stopped for a hot chocolate break. I'm still freezing. But in front of a frenzied noble, I cannot show fear. Alright, Evolution. Come out so I can quell you! Huh? What the... What's happening? Everything's shaking! I am going to die a very horrible, freezing death. Hey guys, TipTop Gamer is back with another awesome episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Nintendo Switch! If you guys are last time, you'll know that we enlisted Braviary's help in order to save Hisu from the clutches of the rift in the sky. We can fly now, which is amazing! It's gonna help us get to so many places, including to the top of Evolution's legacy so we can collect some everlasting ice. Eternal ice, sorry. In this awesome episode, we are going to do just that, as well as go and battle Evolution in hopes of quelling it from its frenzy. Let's use our height advantage as of this moment, to our advantage. Head over to that settlement. Let's go over this way. I mean, over to the legacy. Sorry. There's also an unknown over there. Right down there, right below us. See if I can throw a Pokemon at it. Hey, I caught it! When you throw a Pokemon at an unknown, it's pretty much a guaranteed catch. So, let's go ahead and investigate this thing, this block of ice. Oh. Your Arc phone is beeping. There must be something I can do here. Here we go! A piece of eternal ice. A type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Evolution. This ice is said to be a fragment of ancient Evolution that lived long ago. So it basically eats itself? That's not unsettling. Whoa! How did you get up here? At last! The summit is conquered! And I see you made it, too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? Well, here you go. I do have to respect the effort you've put into it. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so you can face my Lord Evolution. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Now, don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this could only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till we meet next time. I would have laughed if they made it so he, like, hurt his ankle or something when he gave that speech. Okay. So now it's finally time we head to the arena where we will fight against Avalanche. Though it seems like we'll be stopped somewhere along the way. First, let's go ahead and head over to the Proclaimed Settlement. Hey, you're a member of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps, right? I've heard you're studying Pokemon and making some kind of book about them. Does that mean you're also studying my dear beloved Bergmite? Sure, I guess. What a lukewarm answer! You should be more passionate! Do a proper job, won't you? I'm absolutely convinced that nobody loves or understands Bergmite more than I do. Once you've completed its entry in your book, come show it to me. As Bergmite's #1 fan in all of Hisu, I'll make sure you haven't missed any details. Great. Dealing with an enthusiast. Oh! There we go. Have I not done anything else pertaining to Bergmite? Okay, I guess I gotta either battle some more, or catch some more, or get that wisp over there, which is kind of taunting me. So let me just show him everything that I've done so far. There we go. I got a lot of money. So I might actually be able to buy some more medical leaks. I'm so close to it. I know I'm coming up on some more Bergmites in a little bit, so I'm just going to go back to the village. I'm just going to go over here and see how many Oh yeah, baby! I have every medical leak that I need to pay off Pesella. About your request. I have one Corellia that I can show you. So here you go. You know, they say Corellia just loves to dance. I kinda get it. That feeling when your hair sways around you while you're dancing, it's the best. Is it actually? Anybody that's a dancer, let me know in the comments below. Actually, yeah, that's the sort of hairstyle I want to go for. Now, how to gather up the hair the right way, and where should it be let down? Oh, I've got it. That's what I'll do. Boy, I owe you one. Thanks to you and Corellia, I've got ideas from some new hairstyles and new colors, like no one's ever seen. Come by any time and try them out for yourself. I'll do just that, my friend Arizu. And now, here's all the medical leaks that you asked for. Ah, what fine leaks! This will be enough to make plenty of medicine. I'm always running out. Well, with our constant stream of injured colleagues. This way, the medical corps can prepare a nice stock for the folks who can't craft their own medicines, like you. Alright, I got some nice stuff. Some nice stuff that went to my stuff carrier. Oh, at home under the eaves, Snow White Vulpix in the snow. It seems that Chimecho has made itself at home under the eaves of one of the village homes. Speak with Ida, an elderly resident of Jubilife, to find out more on the matter. As well as Snow White Vulpix. Kiyaka, a security corps fellow from Alola, has several Vulpix. They call us the Kyo. Track him down and see what his request entails. Ah, if it isn't one of our beloved customers. Might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestors that lived in a village around the Avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find any hints of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tale is true, but everyone wants to know about where they come from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence people ever lived around the Avalanche slopes. Pretty easy since we're going there anyway. Alright, we got our work cut out for us. I think that Chimecho quest is actually pretty easy to do, so I might as well just go ahead and tackle that really quick. Yeah, it seems like this is a quest that you can only do in the morning, so I'm glad I did that. You're with the Starving Corpse, right? A Chimecho has decided to nest in my house. Do you think you could help me get it to move? Why would you want it to move? It's so cute. It made itself at home under the eaves before I even noticed. It seems mellow enough, but I'm not at ease with having a Pokemon so close. I've already spoken to some homeowners who would be willing to let Chimecho move in with them. What I'd like you to do is have a look at the homes and make sure they'd be a good fit for Chimecho. It's not like I can tell what Chimecho feels, so... The first place I'd like you to check is a farmer's house near the fields. Think you could find a nice place for Chimecho to hang there? Alright, so it seems like this request is sending us all over Jubilife Village to find a good place for Chimecho. Still, Chimecho is a very nice Pokemon. Why would you want to get rid of it? Let's check over here by the farmer's house. Doesn't seem like it. The wind direction seems to be bothering Chimecho. Oh, so it prefers the way the wind blows around my house. I like it too. You get a good breeze. Well then, how about a hut by the sea? The ocean breeze is so refreshing. It doesn't like this either. Chimecho seems lonely since there's no one around. Jeez, it's like born on this guy.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they...
So next, lively places. It's always great to have some activity around. How about the training grounds? With the security corps around, that place is always bustling. Is that your Chimecho? Why didn't you come and train with us? Seems like Chimecho doesn't like to battle. I guess it's only natural that some Pokemon don't like to battle. Sorry to scare you, Chimecho. Oh, is it telling me not to worry about it? How about next door to me then? It's hardly different at all from my place. I just had a chat with my neighbors, and they said they'd be fine with Chimecho hanging around. Pardon? I know I just sent you chasing about looking for a good home for Chimecho, but I think I'd like it to stay with me, after all. You've really helped me understand Chimecho a lot better. I think we can actually live together now. It just dawned on me that hearing its adorable cry coming from under the eaves is part of my routine now. It's happy! You're going to live with me from now on, aren't you, Chimecho? Thank you for all your help. I'm glad this village has a servant corps. I am too. Ah, just the person I've been waiting to see! My Kyo wandered off to go play, but they haven't come back yet. Do you think you could help me find them? Kyo? Oh, I'm sorry. Back home in Alola, Vulpix were called Kyo. You see? I don't know why I gave him that voice. Huh? Oh, did you not go to play with the rest? This is what an Alolan Vulpix looks like. They blend right into the snow with their white fur, so trying to find them all just by myself would take ages, and I'm still missing 5 of them. You should be able to find my Vulpix playing around the avalanche slopes. Could you find them all and tell them to come back home? And the avalanche slopes are around here. I suppose we could do that really quick, especially since there's already a side quest over there that we can accomplish. I almost forgot we have Braviary. It's so fun that we finally get to fly. I feel so free with its power. Oh my gosh. Thanks for helping me search for them. They're all back safe and sound. Oh, this one seems to have taken a liking to you. If it's alright with you, could you take this little one with you? I'm certain it'll help with your survey work. It'll surely help with showing other forms of certain Pokemon. Yay! Here's a free Vulpix if you need it, if you'd like it. We'll be here at the Snowfields camp for a while. I'd love it if you could stop by from time to time and show me how Vulpixes are doing. Alright, we got ourselves a new Vulpix friends. Obi likes playing with our other Vulpix and our other Pokemon friends. So the place where we need to go for this Trace of the Lost Village side quest is over here. Here we go. The Snowrun are going to run in the opposite direction of this little glowing spot. It's going to want it really badly, but it knows that I kind of need it, so it's going to run away. And here we are. Torn Journal. You gotta read it. February 5th. I was on my way back to the village when a blizzard blew in. I decided to take refuge for the night in one of the mountain huts. I woke at dawn due to some noise. Before me stood a garbed in a fine kimono. Our eyes met, and beauty stole the breath from my breast. Yet it so beautiful. A terrible beauty, frightened to behold. I closed my eyes in terror, waiting for it to move on and leave me in peace. When I opened my eyes, the had disappeared, leaving behind nothing but this driven. The rest of the pages are missing. And once you discover this, it'll immediately lock on to what the Snowbirds are now looking at, which is something that they want to protect, that is. And they call their mother to help them protect it. Go, Hexmas! We must claim that lost page! Now we take on that Frostlass. Seems to have dropped something. It's a bundle of pages without any cover. It looks like they would fit into the gap in the journal that we found earlier. And we found the full journal. A stab-bound journal that once had pages torn from it. All the pages have been collected and restored. The rest of the pages seem to detail the writer's life in the village, which sounds like it might have been the Alabaster Icelands. September 1st. It's hard to believe it's been years now since I began living together in the village. I was looking through my old journal entries today and ended up to be reminded that I met once. In an odd way, it reminds me that I met that day, where I remind myself I lived in the real world, not in a old fairy tales. Surely such things be true. January 3rd. Why did I do it? Why did I have to remember that? Why speak to my dear? I regret some. It's too late for regret now. It's gone. I've lost forever. I know it. Disappeared behind nothing. Driven snow. Whoa, why did I first speak of it? If only I'd held my tongue, kept it. I wouldn't have ever been to know such grief. That was the last entry in the journal. Better report to Jubilee Village and show that old journal to the merchant, Manny. You ruined your satchel, but you can't seem to find the old journal picked up. It seems to have disintegrated. What? You say you found an old journal, but now it's gone? You got it from a Pokemon? Well, don't leave me in suspense. What in the world did it say? You're asking the wrong person. I am terrible with details. That lines up exactly with the stories I heard from my old brand about the village. Which means that it's true! My ancestors really did come from a village that once existed there! You have no idea how many years I've wondered if I could believe those old tales or not. I really owe you a great deal for looking into this for me, and clear up my doubts. But you still have to wonder. Why would a Pokemon be carrying an old journal that once belonged to a human? And you say it disappeared? I almost wonder if somehow it returned to that Pokemon again. One more thing to do before we can continue on and quell the Lord of the Tundra. Hope people don't die while I do this. I'm here. You completed Bergamite's entry? Oh, what to do? Want to look, but then I don't want to look in. Fine, I'll have a look. Okay. No way, really? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. You did a good job. I practically liked how you made a note of Bergamite's height and weight. This entry shows that you take the time to get to know many Bergamite and studied them with passion. I mean, I knew everything you wrote already, of course. What? It's true! I'm the one who knows all there is to know about Bergamite, after all. But I did really enjoy reading the entry you made about Bergamite. Its entry in your book might be complete, but I hope you spend more time studying Bergamite. Sure you knew. Sure you knew. Okay! Now it's time to go save the world from a possible avalanche. First, it's on the way, so I'm fine with it. I hope you're fine with it too. Over this way is a place where we will be able to find another Pokemon that we can add to the Pokedex. It's really hard to do because it's a really rare spawn. Let's see if I can get it first try. No. This is a hot spring that's kind of easy to miss. It's called Snowfall Hot Spring. If you come over here, you may be so lucky as to find a Munchlax. It is a very rare spawn that only spawns over here and in some difficult to understand places over in the Obsidian Fieldlands, over by Deer Track Heights, somewhere around here. If you're lucky, you may get one over there. If not, you can come here and get one. I've been doing a lot of work recently trying to get all the Pokemon that there is to find in this game, solely because that's what you need to do in order to complete this game. And Munchlax is easily the hardest that I've had, the hardest time that I've had trying to find. I've had to reset things a whole bunch of times in order to get what I needed for it. In order to get what I need for it to spawn. So, yeah. Oh. Good thing the cutscene didn't kill me. Why, if it isn't James! What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avaluche. What do you say? You should in a bit of gossip? Absolutely! And why wouldn't you be? So, Avaluche, yes. The fifth of Hisu's nobles. That he is. And you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told. Not only does he berate you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles. And he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below him. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avaluche of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps. Then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena! Yes, well, I didn't want to see that Avaluche, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Alrighty. Well, there's an Alpha Machamp waiting for us. So we've got to beat something that's way taller than us, seriously taller than us. I guess I might as well get a little bit of training in with this thing. Come on. Dang it, a hit to the crotch wasn't enough to challenge it to a battle. Just make it mad at me. I'm going to just rest for a little while, just so I can heal my Pokemon and myself. There we go. And since I've done that, I'm going to... Every time you sleep at the camp, it'll reset this hot spring over here. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go take a look to see if I can find a Munchlax. See if I'm lucky enough to have spawned one. Still no. Like I said, it's really hard to do. But that's not what we're doing today. Right now, we're focusing on saving the world from possible avalanches and Avaluche itself. So let's climb this mountain. Climb up and up and up we go. Kind of reminds me of the trail over to Hateno Agent Tech Lab. And here we go. So, we are to quell Avaluche as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings went out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I have heard that they're made, and with muscles like mine, it'll be only a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avaluche, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avaluche will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. I'm going. This thing is relentless, and so because of that relentlessness, it is a very tough fight. You may lose a couple of times. In fact, I already lost this thing once. Yes, this is my second attempt at this thing. It'll constantly shoot out these ice balls. Look for an opening in the attack and move toward it. You can also dodge out of the way if you just jump over these balls. It's pretty easy. Its next attack will spawn icicles out from the ground right underneath you. Just know where it's going to come up and you'll be fine. It usually just goes in a straight line. Its next attack, it'll shoot icicles like this at you. Giant ice chunks will constantly be thrown at you. Just keep dodging. You'll be fine. If you do it too late, then you might be in the way of the attack and there's no way to dodge it. Once it launches that ice beam on you, all you gotta do is just throw a Pokemon on it and take on its challenge. We fought Pokemon almost as big as this thing. We've been fighting them this whole time. Oh gosh. I avoided it. Avaluche Hisuian form is an Ice Rock type, making my Fire type attacks less effective than they usually are. But still pretty effective. Thanks to that critical hit. All I have to do is just launch some bombs at it. We can do what we have been doing with Lord Pokemon, Frenzied Pokemon, and just continually hurl bombs at it. The difficulty is Avaluche will always back up after it recovers from its dizziness, and at the same time it'll always be blasting these attacks at you, making you have to stay on your feet and make you watch the ground. So you can't just stand in one place and throw bombs at it as we've been doing. You can't always do that, I should say, because you do have openings that you can use to attack it. Alright, now it's coming from this side, and then it's coming from this side. Alright, here come the chunks. Start from the front position and move to the back. That is my best piece of advice to you. It gives you a wider range of space to use to dodge. Alright, jumping out of the way again. It'll stun itself, and we can show Avaluche our might. Let's do this. I'm going to launch another overheat. That seemed to do the trick last time. There we... Oh. Almost did it. It's doing that again. It's fine. Typhlosion is okay. Let's go ahead and do a quick attack. That should be enough to finish it off. Even if it's not, I give myself an extra turn by doing this. Okay. Overheat it one more time. And that's good. Now we can throw bombs at it. We have gotten it down to halfway. As we know from, video games, halfway usually means the fight's about to get even tougher. Its attacks will be faster. Not only that, but it'll also sprout ice in the exact place where you need to move to dodge out of the way of these attacks. It's okay because it'll just create these ice blocks right when the row enters the arena. So you'll be fine if you just stay back. It's going to spawn ice down the left and the right as well as the middle, causing ice planks or ice spikes to sprout on the ground. You can just dodge out, you just stay away from those and you'll be fine as long as you don't stand on them. You'll continually take damage if you stand on those. The ice chugs become faster as well. He'll launch his ice beam. I gotta heal up Hexmex, otherwise I am dead. Alright, let's do this thing. Cut! Might be able to finish it off here. If we just weaken it a little bit, it should be fine. Alright, Hexmex. Show what you got. Show the Lord of the Tundra what you can do with the fire on your back! Perfect. Now, let's light this campfire. Might be able to finish it if we just keep hurling. Got it! Also, fun little detail, the color of the bomb bag is the same color as the Pokemon that we're giving it to. Just a little detail. I might mention that. And we received the Icicle Plate from Avaluche, a stone tablet imbued with the essence of ice. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the ice type. Garrick, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing my Avaluche quelled, and by such a slight child. A child that fell from the very sky. Is this boy James some kind of monster in disguise? He's no monster. He is the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. James. Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart, and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that'll change. Irina. I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. James has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manners of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Irina. I knew you could pull that off, James. You quelled every last noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although, even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, it should still be alright as long as we've got James. Indeed we should be. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seeing reason! Anyway, now we've called the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. I like the sound of that. Let me just do one more thing before I end off the video. Just want to see... Can I end the episode off with spawning more slacks? No, I cannot. We went ahead and quelled Avaluche. We got the Pearl Clan and the Diamond Clan to make nice. It's good enough for me. Guys! Thanks so much for tuning into this awesome episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Nintendo Switch. Please, tune in next time. Now with the last noble quelled, we will head back to Commander Kamado and report our findings. It's going to be fun, I promise. Thanks so much for watching. So long, guys. See you in the next one.